If people were expecting the Federal Reserve to give us fireworks, they were sorely disappointed. Fed Chief Jay Powell is not giving it hyperbole. He's trying to balance price stability with job growth. And right now, the risks tilt against the latter. As Powell told us today, the labor market is really cooling off. So the widely expected quarter-point rate cut made a ton of sense. But the market was all over the place after we got this widely telegraphed news. Dow gaining 260 points. S&P dipping 0.1%, NASDAQ declining 0.33%. It made you feel like the Fed somehow took us by surprise, but that was not the case. The market's reaction tells me two things. One, there are people who actually believe we get something bigger. And two, there are people who think that stocks are overvalued without big rate cuts. Given that Powell said, quote, there wasn't widespread support for a 50 basis point cut today, end quote, we were going to see some sellers. Perhaps there were enough investors out there who thought the Fed would give in to the president and bless us with a 50 basis point cut. Those people are delusional. While we could have gotten more dovish language from Powell, of course, a tad disappointing to equity investors, no big themes were upended, no longer-term gains were put on hold. In the end, everybody with half a brain knew we'd get a quarter-point cut, so it shouldn't have done nothing to the market. If anything, the market's wild action after the 2 p.m. statement and the 2:30 press conference created some interesting buying opportunities. Why is that? Because we around here do not trade cuts in rates. That's not what we do. We don't buy or sell stocks based on statements by Jay Powell. We're not that thoughtless. Of course, we want to see how the bond market reacts, and bonds were all over the map, finishing down in price and up in yield, unfortunately. But it was nothing major, almost kind of back to our regular programming. Almost, because the president's going to hammer Powell for doing so little so late when he gets a break from some state dinner. So what's changed here? Honestly, not much. Just that people don't like to say that.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.